Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It's Friday. I'm not really sure how we got here, but thank you for all of you who joined us on the consciousness conversation yesterday with Dr. Thomas. And if you want to look at that replay, it's in the playlist, Consciousness Conversation. So take a look at that. So here we are today, daily guidance. I hope you're all doing well. I've been having difficult conversations with people who are really kind of losing their support system in one way, but gaining a brand new road in another. And I feel like in these energies, we're really being brought and shown where we just no longer resonate, where we just no longer can put our energy because it's not appreciated, it's not valued. And it's hurtful because this can be your core family, or this can be a family that had accepted you and embraced you and made you feel like you belonged, and maybe in some cases for the first time, because you've always felt like an outsider in your own family. We as humans get so caught up in connection that sometimes when we're being shown a not great or good connection for us, we have a hard time letting it go. We have a hard time understanding that it's never going to be what we want it to be. We can't force it. We can't will it. We can't make it. And when you're not respected and when you're not valued anymore, because I feel like you're being kind of shown the door, and it may be something that surprises you and maybe something you didn't see coming. Not that there weren't signs, just that you didn't, we don't want to believe them. We don't want to understand that that part of our life is not ever going to be the same. Not ever going to be the same. Just know that where you're being led will be for you. Where you're being led, where you're being taken, where you're being shown is where the love is, where the growth is, where the evolution is, where the more beneficial is, because what you're leaving behind is kind of an old story, an old relationship. And even if it's your, biological family, you may not be able to completely disconnect, but you're disconnecting in a way that's going to allow you to grow in a new direction. So there might be like a minimal contact. There might be a different kind of way in which you be in their lives and they be in yours. Setting boundaries. But honor what you're feeling. Grieve the change. Allow yourself to feel the emotions. Don't shove them down. Don't push them aside, because they'll come back at some point. So honor how you're feeling. Take the time to step back. Maybe take it easy for a couple of days or weeks. Just do you. Just do what you need to do and take the space. Take the space. All right. part of the reason this is happening is because you're being brought into a knowledge and a knowingness and an information of about who you are, about what maybe your purpose is, your mission, and it doesn't match up or align with what you're kind of leaving behind. So just know that where you're going to have way more support and way more connection. And it's going to be empowering because you're not going to have to play small. You're not going to have to fit into anybody's box. And so who you're gravitating away from, or they're gravitating away from you, it's time. It's time for you to be on a new trajectory. It's time for you to be on a new road. It's time for you to have the new relationships, the new people, the new situations, the new career, the new whatever that is going to embrace you and allow you to really be your authentic, full version. No holding back, no playing small, no trying to dim your light for anyone else. You're not here in this lifetime to play small, to dim your light. You're not here to make anybody else comfortable. You're just not. And anybody who's made you uncomfortable, gotta go. Gotta go. Nope. I'm out. I'm out. And it's I just feel like this message is way more than just for the couple of people that I've talked to in the past week. Because I feel like there's a huge shift taking place that is really moving people into the more authentic version of themselves. And it doesn't feel good because you're losing and changing what you thought was your support, what you thought was your friend group, what you thought was your family, whether they're your biological family or the family that you had created for yourself. Okay. Yeah. All right, we're definitely gonna have to pull more cards. There it is. The Six of Wands. Moving on to brighter shores, moving on to growth. Moving on to where you want to go, where you are accepted, where you are loved. Putting on your armor. Your armor of protection, your armor of protection through love. The armor that's going to allow you to not be stabbed in the back, not have the arrows be able to get to you. So the barbs and the meanness and the backstabbing and the petty BS, it can't affect you anymore. You're not that person anymore. And for those of you that are still feeling those things, it's time to put on your armor. It's time to say, you can't hurt me anymore. Nope. Those abusive words, that meanness, that self-righteousness, that selfishness, whatever it is coming at you, it can't reach you anymore. Put your mantle of protection around you. Know that what they're throwing at you is coming from their own trauma, their own powerlessness, their own abuse, their own stuff. And it's got nothing to do with you. You're moving on. So take the time you need. Take the time you need to find the light that is within you. Take the time you need to love yourself. Take the time you need to understand what it is that you've come through. And really be able to heal and receive the inspiration that you need moving forward. It's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to not let anybody come in and hurt you anymore. That you're walking away from anybody who has deceived you, anybody who has hurt you, anybody who's let you down. You're putting all of that in your rearview mirror. It's time. It's time for you to understand your balance, your harmony. That you are being guided. You're being given a guiding light to help you move forward, whether it's through inspiration, dreams, resources reaching out, opportunities showing up. But that's what this is all about. You taking whatever's being offered by the people that matter, maybe even new people. Maybe it's that calling within you, but it's time. That is what is going to bring the balance and harmony to you. And whoever's bringing the fight, or wherever you're feeling like there's still a fight, it's time to let it go. Let whoever's bringing the fight bring it on and walk away. Because they're bringing it on to themselves. It's not about you, it's about them. Walk away. Walk away. Anybody that wants to fight, anybody that wants to come at you, nope, they can't get to you. You have your armor on. You have your armor on. And you're walking away. And you're walking towards what is for you. Even if it's taking some time out to be by yourself to understand why they've come at you this way. Especially if you've been completely beneficial in their lives, like you're the one that's taken care of them, you're the one that's helped them, you're the one, even if it was just energetically. If they weren't giving back to you in any way, they were only taking from you. Mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, energetically. It's time to come into balance. It's time to come into balance. It's time for you to get into receptive mood of receiving what you need. Anybody that wasn't bringing balance, was only taking, they gotta go. The situation's gotta go. You're on a new road. And that's what this energy is bringing you. Spirit is bringing you. It's about moving in a different direction because where you are didn't serve you. You weren't receiving anything that was going to allow you to grow the way you needed to. And so that's what this is all about. Today, it's about really looking at where you're putting on your own armor, where you're not letting anything hurt you anymore because it can't get to you. The words can't get to you. The actions can't get to you. You're putting up your boundaries. You're moving on. Yeah, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt because for some of you, you've been in this a long time. You have wanted this to work out, whether it was the job or the relationship. And for those of you who it's the biological family, of course this is going to break your heart because they couldn't step up to the plate. They couldn't be there for you. They only took from you. You were the one that fixed things for them. You were the one that organized things for them. You were the one that was there when they needed you. You were the one that was their support system. But nobody was showing up for you when you needed those things. And of course that breaks your heart. It's time to cut that out. It's time to stand in your power and love yourself enough to say, I can't grow, I can't evolve, I can't manifest what I want in this life with all of this drain, with nothing being given back. And when you put up your boundaries, and when you ask for what you need, and when you try to explain, they can't hear you. Because if you're not being the role that they have come to count on, they don't want to hear it. You have to stand in your power and go in a new direction and cut out any of the nonsense. Cut out anything that they're trying to use to hold you back. Don't play into the negative self-thinking. Don't play into, well, maybe they have a point, because they don't. They'll say anything to manipulate you to get you to be in the role they want you to be in. And this energy is all about showing you who they are and that you need to move in the direction that's right for you. So it's about stepping back and finding that light within you so that you can move on, taking the time you need. Taking the time you need. Because some of this that you're walking away from is going to be devastating because it's going to be unexpected. There's going to be some very big aha moments in this energy where or light bulb moments where you're really seeing things so clearly for the very first time. So clearly. And what you're having to walk away from is shocking. But it's time. It's time for you to really embrace what you need and follow that spark, that light that is within you, that is helping you move forward in a different road, in a different path. Because that's where your blessings are. That's where your blessings are. Ooh, I love these outcome cards. And you're going to have some choice in the blessings. Or you're going to be brought a lot of blessings all at once, and it's going to feel overwhelming because that's where you get into the, is it too good to be true? Or part of you's waiting for that other shoe to drop because it's never been this good before. And it's time. And it's time. Yeah. We'll get that on the bottom of the deck. The world. Yep, it's time. It's time for you to receive the world and all the blessings. And it's all coming in. New opportunities, new people, new tribe. But it's all coming from that change that's going on within you. Because remember, what is happening in your external world is a reflection of what's going on in your internal world. And this massive shift is happening internally. And it doesn't feel good. But it's needed to get you to where you want to go in your life. Where you've been has grown you to the point that it can. And now it's time for you to go where there's going to be blessings and abundance and choice. Step back. Allow the new information, whoever's showing you their true colors, believe it. Wherever you're being given information that breaks your heart, understand that it's time. Because only going forward in this new direction can you get what you're looking for, or what you're wanting, or what you're feeling. That person that will be there for you. That relationship that will give to you. That job with the boss that will appreciate you. Or knowing that you have to go in a completely new direction in where you put your time and effort. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Yeah, look at that. Divine timing and transformation. Wow, this is what this is. This is a huge transformation that you're going through, and it's happening at the right time. That now that we've been through this eclipse season and 11/11 portal, and you can't be the same. You can't stay the same. This transformation is big. And so you have to leave the people and the situations behind that just can't go forward because they're not part of your transformation. And everything is happening at the right time. So whenever you come to this video, it will be the right time for you to hear this message. Transformation is not easy. It's change on a big scale. So there's something big that you're moving through. Friend group, family group, job group. Because you've shifted internally. You're not that person anymore. And it's the right time for you to change. Everything has been lined up so that you can start receiving the blessings. But you can't receive the blessings in that old story. You can't receive the love that you want in the old story. You can't receive the financial in the old story. Yeah, because you are remembering your truth. You're coming into who you are, your divinity, your authenticity, your magnificence, your connection to source, your oneness with all. You weren't here to take care of other people only. You weren't here to see everybody else around you achieve. You are also here to achieve. And again, whatever that looks like for you, if you're looking for that most compatible soulmate, if you're wanting that career, if you're wanting that support system that loves you authentically, that's what you're here for. And so anything that isn't that, that's what's being moved out of your life because you're ready. You're being initiated into who you truly are and came here to be and to have. Not to be somebody else's anything. That's not your role. Your role is to be bigger than that. Bigger than just the girlfriend that waits at home. Bigger than just the coworker that does all the work and doesn't get any of the acknowledgement, respect, monetary compensation. You're not just here to make everybody else around you feel better and get what they want. You're here to get what you want also. And that's what's coming in. That's what this is all about. The light codes are coming in and they are awakening you to your inner power that is going to absolutely manifest in your external world, shifting you out of the old stories. Paradigm shift. Getting you off that old road and putting you on the new one. It's all happening at the right time. It's all happening at the right time. That couldn't have been a better card for you. A better card for you. All right. I think I'm feeling questions coming at me. So let's get some angel answer cards and see. Oh, I love it. Look at the one I got. Yeah, don't stop. Keep going. So the change, the new road, taking the steps forward, don't stop. Don't turn around. Don't try to go in the back in the old direction because you're going to just get bumped out of it again. So keep going forward. Don't stop making the changes. Don't stop going in the new direction. Don't stop taking the steps forward. There's no going back. That road is closed to you. Whether you closed that door or it was closed for you, it's time to move forward. Don't stop going in that direction. Don't stop going in that direction. Spirit brings us what we need, not what we want. All right, guys. Tarot Tuesday will be back. So, right here on YouTube, we're going to do Tarot Tuesday. So, I'm really excited. So, what happens on Tarot Tuesday is you come, you show up, you let me know you're here, and I'm going to draw one free card for as many people as I can in the hour that I'm here. So, it might take a few weeks to catch on. That's okay. That's okay. I feel like there's a part of this whole journey for me that's almost like a starting over, but not starting over from that place of not knowing what the heck I'm doing, but that place of it feels good because I've done this before and I know it's going to be good. So I am sending you all so much love and so many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.